What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Check this out, man. As the plot thickens in the R.Kelly situation, the charges that's been brought up against him, man, with the state's attorney coming out saying he going after all the R.Kelly enablers, those who assisted in his 25-year run of sexual abusing young girls and things like that. I'm going to just show y'all something that a lot of y'all probably wasn't aware of. This beautiful young lady right here, her name is Neek. She have a show on the internet called Neek at Night. And that Neek is spelled N-I-Q-U-E, Neek at Night. Man, look, very intelligent, wise, sexy, black woman, man. Very beautiful. Look how pretty that girl is. Anyway, because it ain't too many pretty girls on the internet. Let's just be honest. So, at least on her channel, you can listen to what she's saying and admire it at the same time because of her beauty. But enough of that. And she's of age. So, excuse me, enough of that. You know, diamonds. You know, you got the diamonds. You might well be drinking out a diamond cup. Anyway. So, check this out. So that guy you see on the side, she did an interview with, this is R. Kelly's road manager. He was R. Kelly's road manager. And before the indictment came out on him with the new charges and everything, she did this interview. Check out the whole interview on her channel, Neek at Night. But dude did some exposing of himself and of R. Kelly. Now, I'm going to play y'all just a little bit of this, you know what I'm saying, as I break down some of it. Just one particular part, because this is what the state's attorney was meaning. He won't rest until he bring everybody to justice who participated in this. I want y'all to pay attention to what this dude road manager say. Now, at this particular clip I'm going to play, he is addressing the R. Kelly and Aaliyah situation of their marriage. And how he was the one, you know what? Never mind. Let's just get off into this. Just a little bit. Let me just let y'all just see this. Check this out.
That before it, because to some extent it was a bit, I assisted in something that I should not have been a part of. So I ate that.
Okay. He assisted in something he shouldn't been a part of. He assisted in something he shouldn't have been a part of. Now let's listen to what he assisted in that he shouldn't have been a part of. And I want y'all to just think. He's only going to crack the surface on certain things, but we going to go in depth of it and bring out the true, harsh reality of what we can just use our senses and know what was going on behind closed doors. Watch this.
That word forge, okay. But I did not forge it, and I spit it back out. But I drove, and they followed me to a place where she got an ID.
Okay, so he drove, and Aaliyah and R. Kelly followed him to a place where she can get an ID. He didn't forge anything. See, he's trying to cover up himself from using the word forge. Even though it wasn't forgery, it was forgery because it was real, but it was fake. He drove them someplace where he had a hookup on fake IDs, but real IDs. They would be real IDs, but he had an inside connection on how to get fake IDs made. So Aaliyah being underage, messing with R. Kelly. At this time, she was probably 14 or 15, but he was already aware of this. He was aware of this relationship. He was aware of what they were doing, and he assisted. He assisted in what R. Kelly was doing as R. Kelly's road manager. So R. Kelly followed him along with Aaliyah. R. Kelly and Aaliyah followed him to a place where he was hooking Aaliyah up with a fake ID because she was underage. So she was finna get an ID showing that she was grown when she was really underage. So according to him, in his own words, it wasn't forged, but he driving and they are following him, which means they don't know where they going. He got the hookup. So this is not R.Kelly's doing. This is him hooking them up
to get a marriage license. Okay. And
wait. Okay, so you're saying that they drove following behind you.
Following behind me,
to a place. So what you're saying is you guys got, or she got, a fake ID? Is that what you're saying?
Okay. See, they followed him to go get a fake ID for a real marriage license. She was underage. She was not of the age to get married. So he had the hookup in a government building. He had a hookup in a government building where he could purchase a fake ID for Aaliyah so that she can get married to R.Kelly and have a real marriage license by her having a fake ID.
She got it was a real ID, but it was from downtown. It was a legitimate ID from a work source, say a FedEx place, and then the other place was a county building or something. She got.
Okay, so it was a real ID. It wasn't a fake ID. It was a real ID, but the thing about it is her age was going to be altered. It would still be Aaliyah, but rather it's saying 15 or 14 years old, it was going to make her of the legal age. But it would be a real ID. So it's going to be a real government-issued state ID. Just the only thing different, Aaliyah's age would not show she's a minor.
Legitimate IDs to go get a marriage license.
So it wasn't like a government ID, it was like a work ID?
It was government ID and a work ID.
And you're saying that it wasn't, I mean, if it had her name with a different age, that would make it a fake ID, right?
It's a fake ID, but it was a real ID.
See, it's a fake ID because it's not her real age, but it's a real ID. It's the standard ID that anybody get who is of age when you're going through the state to get a real state ID. Okay? So, it's only fake because it's not the truth about her age. But what's the criteria and standard of a state ID that is legit? Okay? So it wasn't a fake ID. It was really a real ID. He had the hookup inside the building. So it was a real ID. Just her information would be altered as far as her age.
The government, it was, it's not, I'm not going to, it was years ago.
No, I understand.
There's no excuse for it, but
see, now you're trying to justify because this thing popping off with R.Kelly. He like, it was years ago. That was a long time ago. Like sweep under the rug type stuff to try to make it seem as though I ain't that way now. We're going to get off into that. Just want y'all to hear this other little part. Mr. It was years ago. But watch this.
I took them down to a government official place, and somebody there took some money, and they took an ID for her. Okay. And it was, and it's like you go into the county, it's like you go get a driver's license, and I know somebody in there, and I'll take you in there, and they'll give you a driver's license. You ain't got to take no test. You just give them some money. And that's what happened with that, and that got her a marriage license. And nobody forged anything. It's their signatures.
Now, you see, his mind stuck on the forgery. Nobody forged anything. It's their signatures. I didn't forge nothing. They wrote their signatures on there themselves. Although he the one knew the people. He the one was giving money to hook them up and also hooked up the people who was looking out. So all this he was doing, but at the same time, nothing was forged. I didn't forge anything. It's their signatures on it. R.Kelly's signature on the license. Aaliyah, my signature ain't on it. I didn't forward nothing. You the hookup man. You just as guilty. Because they wouldn't have known if you didn't know the people personally yourself. They wouldn't even know where to go. They trailed you. You gave them money. R. Kelly didn't give them money. You gave them money to make this situation happen. So you basically is just as guilty. Now, with that being said, this is just what the state's attorney was talking about. The people who enabled R. Kelly, who participated and assisted in his situation. Now think about this. Look at how old this man is. This man is probably at the least 15 to 20 years older than R. Kelly. He have knowledge that R. Kelly is messing around with Aaliyah, who may have been 14 or 15 at this time. He very aware of that. He know what's going on. He's R. Kelly's road manager. R. Kelly trusted him with what he was doing and had going on. Because according to Aaliyah's mother and everything, they didn't know nothing about the marriage. That's why when they found out about it, they were mad and pissed and moved for it to be annulled, or they were going to press charges on R. Kelly. And why they ended up getting the rights to his music, his publishing. When he say he don't own his publishing, right, because Aaliyah and them family own it. Because of this situation like this. Allegedly. Now, with that being said, why would R. Kelly trust this man with these secrets? And why would he, being 15, 20 years older than R. Kelly, why would he be okay with it? Why would he be okay with it? Just like the state's attorney was saying. The golden goose. Because of the money. Because of the financial thing. He knew Aaliyah was underage. You going and get her a fake ID. You going to get her a fake ID. That's actually a real state issued ID. You got the hookup. How do you know the hookup of these things? As if you didn't do this before. Think about it. He got the hookup on where he know to get real IDs for people that's underage. He know exactly where to go, who to go to, how much it costs. Follow me. And this R. Kelly's road manager. 10, 15, 20 years older than R. Kelly, but yet assisting in what R. Kelly's doing. Which leads me to believe that you've been involved in it too. Now, don't get me wrong. Let's just be realistic, man. Let's just be realistically. Because like I said, this didn't happen to me before. On more than one occasion when I was coming up. You have girls in the hood, and a lot of girls lie about their age. You got a lot of these girls who develop real quick. You got girls who 15, 16, 17 years old look like they 30, 25, 29. Bodies crazy, out of this world. You get what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to black girls. Because they develop real quick. They bodies develop quick. You get what I'm saying? And we know some girls do lie about their age. We know that. Now, that's why you hear that saying, 2 things you never ask a woman: how old she is and how much she weighs. Now, with that being said, this situation is entirely different. This is not a young girl faking to be an age that she's not. This is a girl who's actually, without a doubt, everybody already aware of just how old she is. Just how old she is. She letting it be known. He know, they know, you're going to get fake IDs for her. But think about this, people. Why do R. Kelly trust him with this? Why do R. Kelly trust him with this? His road manager. Why he believe that if he tells it to his road manager, everything gonna be okay, no problem. Me messing around with an underage girl, me wanting to get fake IDs for her to lie of her being the age that she really not. Why would R. Kelly be cool knowing that his manager wouldn't have a problem with it? Think about that, y'all. Because you have to think, this ain't something that just started happening. This is not something that's a spare the moment thing that he can fix. No. This lets me know this thing been going on. They comfortable with this. That's what this lets me know. Because there's no way, if R. Kelly didn't think dude was down with this type of stuff, he wouldn't have bought it to him like that. Not at all. And this the thing that we see what the state's attorney was talking about. These enablers. The people that was in his camp. This dude older than R. Kelly. He know R. Kelly messing around with this young girl. He ain't got nothing to say about it. But yet he is assisting and helping R. Kelly to continue the thing that he was doing to this girl, and then make it even so he can continue to do it, because now you forging the information to make her seem of the legal age, and she not. And she not. Which makes him even go in harder on her. And make him go even harder on picking up young girls. Why? Because he got a hookup to get fake IDs made for them to be of an age that they not really is. So that if he ever get in trouble, guess what? Oh, she showed me this ID. See her ID grown. She had a fake ID. I thought she was grown. She told me she was grown. See, they manipulating the situation and trying to outthink the system. This wasn't the first time this happened. Couldn't have been. And if he's a guy of standard and morality with integrity, why didn't he have anything to say? Why did he assist in this situation? And you 15, 20 years older than R. Kelly. Come on now. Think about that, y'all. He assisted. Remember what he said? I assisted in something I shouldn't have done. Yeah, now that your water been cut off too, because he's no longer R. Kelly manager, road manager. So imagine, here's the road manager. How many people you think he bought to R. Kelly? The road manager. Come on now. You okay with that? You okay with it all. They on the road with you while it's happening going on. And if you look at some of this interview she doing with him, this dude creepy, man. This dude creepy as hell. This dude creepy as hell. Anybody could read. Look, if you've been out in this field and in these streets, man, you can really peep game and read between the lines of a lot of this stuff. And that's the obvious right there, man. That's the obvious right there. Like I said, the R. Kelly situation, it's not just him, man. It's a lot of people involved in this situation that's straight up, flat out bogus. It's not only the people in R. Kelly's circle, but it's also the parents too, man. Some of these girls' parents too, man. I'm just keeping it realistic with you, man. This stuff is crazy. But it's showing what's going on. Look, R. Kelly locked up, still locked up. The young girls walking around, they still not trying to get up with their parents. They still not kicking it with their parents. And R. Kelly locked up. So what's up with they can't go nowhere. The court, he got them under arrest. Nobody, he can't even bond out of jail. And yet the girls still ain't kicking it with their mamas now. They still ain't calling them. Still ain't. Like it's nothing. They still in his corner. At his court dates. Ain't saying nothing to the media, nothing like, man, we don't want to hear that. So, don't appear that they really hostages like that at all, though, is it? So, I mean, it's a lot It's a lot. And I think the people who handling this need to be real careful on what they are doing and what they are accusing this man of because of his history. Yeah, he got a bad history. Look, and if he's guilty of anything, get him. But you better be careful on how you move and do these things when it's all this trash that's out here. And I think they did a job at painting a picture. They did a job in painting the picture of us without us really looking at the whole full picture. But when you see the whole full picture of what's going on, a lot of them bogus. A lot of them bogus. So this is just one aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? And I look at it like this. When you doing the things you doing like R.Kelly was doing, 9 times out of 10, you're going to surround yourself with people who actually condone what you're doing, who don't see nothing wrong with it. If anybody else in there and they don't like what you're doing, 9 times out of 10, they're going to be removed. They're going to be removed. I think he had everybody in his corner. He had everybody in his corner. He wanted to be in the corner that had no problem with him doing the things he doing. And this is one prime example of it right here. Right here. So y'all heard it with y'all on ears. You can go to the whole interview with Nick at night, man, and check out her interview with the man, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe to her channel, man. She be on this stuff, man. She got a real big following, man. And one of the people I'm subscribed to that I be watching, man. You know what I'm saying? I watch her, man. She really be down to earth. And she be thinking like me on a lot of this stuff. I don't just jump the gun. You listen to everything being said, you take it all in, then you just break it down. You know what I'm saying? You break it down from what you know to break it down with. And it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours. Subscribe to Battle Truth.